Figured out old y'all alive. So I jumped on. I'm good. I'm good. Like I said, creating. Working on the order. What y'all got going on? Well, y'all ain't doing nothing this evening. My night is chill. Like I said, watching Hateful Eight on Netflix. Hey, Tamika. And working on some masks. I don't know if y'all ever seen Hateful Eight, but Quentin Tarantino has a very interesting brain, okay? I think I like his stuff because he has like dark humor and dry humor. And I have that as well. And I'm sorry if that's too loud. Y'all let me know. Like I said, I'm working on some masks. I'm trying to multitask. So I heard about this show, Bridgerton or something like that on Netflix. I heard it was good. I know it's a Shondaland production. And y'all know Shonda cranked out Scandal and Grey's Anatomy and a whole bunch of other good shows, so I'm sure it's good. And I know y'all not going to be satisfied just sitting there watching me sew. So, talk to me. Unique says she watching Netflix. So what else y'all got going on? Hey, Shanti. Y'all just not gonna talk. Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, come on. Are we good? Bet. Hopefully that ain't too bright. Football. You know what? Honestly, I used to watch football. Not so much anymore. I used to watch a lot of sports. Probably when I was in college. Not so much now. I don't know what it is. But not so much now. I mean, I catch a game. I catch some highlights. I usually only watch sports when they make it to where, like, to the Super Bowl or to the playoff. Like, that's it. That's it. Otherwise, I'd be like, man, they're just playing. When am I coming to Alabama? I mean, honestly, I came down there, maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I dropped off Mama's Christmas present. I only stayed for the day. But yeah, I came through see Miss Alice real quick. Then I came back to the house. Seeing things brighter now, but how do I stay so happy? Wow, you know what? I had this conversation. I had this conversation with one of my coworkers the other day, and somebody else said, "Dang, Nina, you be all chipper in the morning. You be all happy and all that in the morning time." And I'm like, you know what? Life's short. Life is short, and we don't never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, here today, gone tomorrow. And, let me turn this off. here to that gone tomorrow. And I'm like, what? Why? Why? It takes so much energy to stay pissed off. It takes so much energy to be mad, and it don't do nothing. You don't win. It take a lot. It take a lot, and I ain't got time, man. You know what? I'm trying to do things in 2020. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for the people who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I got things. I got things cooking. I got plans. You know what I'm saying? So me sitting being negative, what? Like, what would that accomplish? What would that accomplish? Like, except just sitting in yourself, in your spirit, and letting it fester. Like, it would do nothing for me. So I do get in funks. I do have my bouts with, not depression, but where I'm not just super happy all the time. I do have those moments. And I feel like thank you. I feel like those times are important. You know what I'm saying? Down times are important because they help us appreciate the good times so much better. You know what I'm saying? When you go through something and you done been through it and it's down and you feel down and then you come through it on the other side, you appreciate that other side so much. Well, I do at least. I don't know about y'all, but I appreciate that other side so much better. You know what I'm saying? And I just let it happen, man. I let it happen. If y'all saw me like at my job or just in Kroger or somewhere like that, I don't know if y'all would say the same thing, because 9 times out of 10, I got my AirPods on. I'm probably, listening to a book. That's another thing. It's fun fact. I always have my AirPods on, and people probably be like, dang, Mina listen to music all the time. I very rarely be listening to music. I'm probably listening to a book. I'm a low-key nerd. Y'all ain't know that? That's another fun fact. There you go. For 2021. Fun fact about Mina, I am a low-key nerd. I listen to books more than I listen to music in my AirPods, which is weird. I love to read as well, but I'll never have time. I feel like there's not enough hours in a day, to be honest with you. I'm creating. I was about to say I'm either doing this or doing that, but at the end of the day, it's just creating. So I'm always somewhere creating, and I feel like I very rarely have time to read, unless I'm in my bed getting ready to, take it down for the night. But I'll probably be working on a hat or some other order while I'm in bed instead of reading. So I feel like I'm always being creative. Now, I do like music. I am a 80's baby. For those of you who didn't know, I'm an 80's baby, so I'm all about 90's music. I prefer 90's music. That genre for me, just that era. I was in high school, and that was it. The 90's was it. It was, real big for groups or whatever. R&B was king. It was a thing. It was a vibe. Like, the 90's was a whole mood, and that's where it's at. For me, that's where it's at. Like, I can get with, some of the music today, not a lot of it, but I can get with some of the music today. I would love to, be into hip hop now like I was back then, but it's so different. It's so different. Like, I feel like music back then, and I'm pretty sure, people don't say this and said it till it's dead, but, music back then told a story. And I'm all about stories, and I'm all about visuals and seeing it in my head. Like, I'm from the country, like super country. My cousin's still on here. She could tell you about it. Like, I'm talking about dirt road country. I'm talking about, like, cable might not have been where you was at. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm from. Like, if I did see a video, like an MTV video or something like that, it was probably at somebody else's house. And Miss Alice ain't play that. Like Miss Alice, like I'm from the 8-track, like the end of the 8-track era. You know what I'm saying? So it was a very real thing to be woken up on Sunday morning to Mahalia Jackson on the 8-track. And we didn't have cable. We had like 4 channels. And now one of them was MTV. So me not really watch videos. Mina, I listened to the radio, kind of, sort of, when I wasn't around my mom, because, she was all about listening to gospel or whatever. But, like, the new music, the hip music, not while I was growing up. Maybe high school, something like that. But when I did get a chance to listen to it, that was me. I felt it. Like the old Mary J, when she was like, and I'm sorry for her, but when she was going through, Mary put out good music. And I felt Mary music like I was going through some stuff, and I wasn't going through nothing. But that was it for me, man. And I didn't need a video to tell me or show me what Mary was talking about. I felt it. I heard it. And it was a movie in my head. Like, I felt Mary on a whole different level. And I'm sure I wasn't the only one. But that's what music was to me. And that's what I need for music to be for me now. It's so different. I feel like nowadays, music is made just to be a bop. You know what I'm saying? And I'll explain if you don't know what I'm saying. I feel like nowadays, music, the music makers and the executives, for the most part, make music for the dance. They make music for TikTok. They make music for 30-second clips for other people to make it go viral. And I feel like because everything is so snippetified, because it ain't a word, I just made that a word, by the way. Everything is so, minimized. Like, I need for this verse to be this thing to where they can put it on TikTok and they can do a little dance to it real quick and it can go viral. Like, it's not so much a story anymore. It's not so much for me, like it's not catered towards us anymore. It's catered toward, I need it to be a saying. I need it to be, and not taking anything away from these artists. I am not. Get your paper. I am not. Look, this whole time has been people chasing the bag. Chase your bag. By all means, chase your bag. But I'm just saying, for me, music is not what it was. And that, for me, that dictated, whether I'm going to be a music person or not. Like, some people may appreciate, Apple Music and Spotify and all of that. But I feel like, to me, it's all kind of sort of the same thing. Different beats, different hooks, but it's kind of sort of the same thing. A bunch of stuff that I can't really relate to. And now I guess I see what, like, my older people, aunts, uncles, whoever, what they used to say. Y'all remember back in the day, oh, y'all young whippersnappers, y'all don't know what music was. When I was growing up, this was music and blah, blah, blah. Like, I used to be like, man, whatever, what you talking about? Like, anybody trying to listen to what you listen to? But I get it now. Like, I legit get it, because I try to listen to today's hip hop and I'm like, what are you saying, sir? What are you doing? What? I don't understand what you even said in that last line. Did you mean to say that? Are you having convulsions? Is this an epileptic seizure, sir? Like, do you need help? That's how I feel. That's not what it is. That's just what people listen to now. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm out the loop. Gotcha. Makes sense now. I'm the wrong one. Okay. But yeah, so all of that to say, that's why I listen to books. That's why if I got my headphones on, 9 times out of 10, I'm listening to a book. So don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. Real talk. So now that I got y'all on here, I had posed the question earlier. I'm thinking about doing some story time because, I run my mouth a lot. I talk a lot. Funny thing is, growing up, I got in trouble for that. Like, they used to write that on my report card. Mina's a great student. She just talks a lot. So, now in my adult life, I felt like, why not capitalize on it? All right, Miss Tasha says, the good artists are long gone. They really spoke about love, their feelings. Luther Vandross. Yeah. I'm not old at all, but I know the music. Oh, yeah, a lot of them do. A lot of them do call women other words. But honestly, I feel about that how I feel about this. Because I am from Alabama, okay? The 80's in Alabama. And I grew up with people who were like the true South. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay in your place. People calling you nigga. No, sorry, not nigga, nigger. And meaning it in a derogatory way. And boy, and know your place and all that good stuff. So I grew up with that. So I learned a long time ago that they're just books. I learned a long time ago that words are words. And words are just words until you give them power. And if you don't give them power, then you're just speaking. You feel me? Like, real talk. For instance, and this happened, maybe like 2 years ago, something like that. I was getting off work and I was walking my car and this truck full of teenage boys drove by and they started yelling out the window and they were like, you nigger, ha 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 ha, like a whole, just kept saying it, right? Kept saying it. And I was like, do you feel better? Now keep in mind, they did it as they were driving by. Maybe it was a dare. Maybe it was, I don't know what the heck it was, but it happened. And it was me and this other guy walking our cars. And I was like, do you feel better now that you said it? What was it like? Did you feel on your inside that you legit threw like a knife at me and it hit my body and now I'm bleeding out? Like, I didn't understand it. And I've never understood why people get so angered by someone else's ignorance. Like, you get so mad because this person just threw words at you, not physically, but they verbally assaulted you with these words, trying to get a reaction from you, and you give it to them. And to that, hey, meet me. I'm Mina. You can call me anything, any word, any whatever. Call me what you want. My name is Mina. That's what I'm gonna answer to. So if you say Mina, you need. Are you good? Yeah. That's what's going to happen. You call me anything other than that, then you just talking. So you saying that word to me repeatedly is literally just a word. And maybe you did your research behind the word. Maybe you didn't. But and it must be said, I appreciate everything that my ancestors went through. I appreciate everything that they went through, everything they fought for, the struggle, and the fact that they made it through on the other side. I appreciate all of that. But because they went through that, because of the struggle, because of all that, I can be who I am today. I can be that person, okay? Because of them. So I choose, because we all have choices. I choose to be a bigger person. I choose to be a better person. I choose to ignore you. And I'm going to let you sit in your ignorance. Because once you said it and you pulled your body back in the car, y'all sitting there laughing like, ha, 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 I just said it. and they didn't do nothing. Like, what is that? What happened? Like, what happens then? You know what I'm saying? So, and the moral of that story is, words are just words until you give them power. Don't give them power. Don't give them power. So I've been called a little bit of everything, and I don't let it affect me because I'm grown and I know my name and I know my worth. How did I even get there? I know. Look, see, y'all know I be going on a tangent. Y'all got to pull me back. Y'all can't. Yeah, that's why we want to talk about deep stuff. I can't talk about deep stuff because I go off like I jump up on my soapbox and I can't do that. Lighthearted stuff, people. Lighthearted stuff. Let's talk about movies. What y'all done watch lately? I done heard about this movie called, I think it's Soul on Disney. I ain't got Disney. I have Fire Stick. And I've yet to watch it because I heard that it's sad. And I ain't got no time to be crying, man. Look, I'm grown. I ain't got no time to be crying about no Pixar situation. I ain't got no time. I had an attitude because I watched Lion King the other day and I teared up. I was by myself, so it was okay. But I teared up a little bit and then I caught an attitude within myself because I'm like, you a grown woman. You sitting up here crying over Mufasa. You knew Mufasa was going to die before the movie started. Why is you crying? So I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time to be watching no super sad Pixar. I ain't got no time for that. So I ain't watching that. I like upbeat, funny, dry humor type situation. Like The Hateful Eight. Like I'll watch that all day. But I ain't got no time to be crying on purpose. Y'all trying to make me cry on purpose? Ain't I got time for that. Ain't I got time for that. Okay, well, I guess. Yes, Lion King. Don't judge me. I felt that was a little judgy. Y'all judging me. That feels a little judgy. So I don't know. I did roadie today. If y'all don't know what roadie is a delivery thing, kind of like DoorDash, kind of like Uber Eats or something like that, where you pick up something in one location and you drop it off at another location, right? So I had been hearing about roadie, so I signed up for it because I wasn't doing anything today. And I did a delivery for roadie, and I recorded a video after the fact, detailing my experience. So that should be interesting. I just gotta edit that. But yeah, that was my day. Then I came home and started to create. Okay, so I'm trying not to be long-winded, y'all. I really am. It's so hard. It's so hard. So hard. Anyway, all right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go get me some vittles, and I'm gonna let me go. All right. I appreciate y'all jumping on with me, even though y'all really just commenting on what I'm saying and y'all ain't really talking to me. But yeah. No, not roadie. Roadie, R-O-A-D-I-E. Roadie. I don't even know what roti is. I don't even know what that is. And I feel like y'all tried to get me back on another topic so I can talk for another 20 minutes. See how y'all do? Ugh. So yeah, no, but for everybody else, I'm not talking about roti. I don't even know what roti is. Somebody said it's food. I don't know what roti is. Roadie, the driving app, like Uber Eats and DoorDash. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all don't see judging. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all can't be judging me like that. I feel some type of way when y'all judge me. And I'm scared of New York. We already had this conversation. I ain't coming to New York, especially now. I'm not doing it. I'm about to eat me some sketties. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. You know what I'm saying? Look at my last post, and I was talking about if y'all wanted me to do, well, if I'm going to do a story time, what are some topics that y'all want me to talk about? Y'all talk about that. Let me know. Nothing is wrong with New York at all. Nothing is wrong with New York.